Welcome,
my friends.
welcome back to LikeFatherLikeSonPCast.
Yup.
Here with y'all. My name's Manny, the son.
And I am John, the father.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
We got a lot of things.
I hope so.
A lot of things going on. Quick recap. World Series did happen. The Dodgers won.
We going right into business. Yeah, whatever.
Poopy.
Somebody won.
Poopy. I'm happy for Freddie Freeman. Did get World Series MVP.
Yep.
Congrats to Shohei Ohtani
Yep.
for both what just announced, the MVP, unanimous
Regulars.
MVP,
Yep.
and a ring. Congratulations, all of you guys. But the Dodgers, screw you. I
Yep.
don't care about you.
Well, Ohtani didn't do much, but whatever.
Um,
but regular season MVP. Had a great season. Yes.
Another team in blue, though.
Aaron Judge. Oh, sorry. Is that what you were going to get into?
What, Aaron Fudge?
Aaron, yeah. Regular season MVP on
Regular
the other
season
side.
MVP, unanimous.
Yep.
We had one other unanimous MVP type thing. The Cy Young Award. Congrats to Tarek Snowball.
Didn't even know that one. Right on.
Of the Detroit Tigers. Congratulations to you. Unanimous Cy Young, Triple Crown.
Sweet.
And his Cy Young winner partner, also with a Triple Crown, Chris Sale, out of the Atlanta Braves. And then congrats to our Rookie of the Years, Paul Skeens, and I forget the AL.
Paul Skeens.
Oh, Luis Gil.
Paul Skeens really, he did some good stuff this year.
He did. I still
He's
think Jackson Merrill should have won, but
Yeah, I mean, that it's funny,
it's
right?
hard.
Yeah,
to-
I think that his numbers were on that level. Jackson Merrill, absolutely. I probably would have went that way because he's an everyday player.
Yeah.
And for you to consistently, you know what I mean? Like, again, Skeens just was hella fire. But, yeah, I probably would have went with Jackson Merrill as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Baseball's done, though.
It's done. What's next?
We did. There was a trade in baseball. Jonathan India is going to the Royals from the Reds. I don't know who the hell they're getting, but Jonathan India is going to the Reds.
Giants signed Yastrzemski to a 1 year.
And some
to
other
avoid arbitration.
right,
and then they
some
extended other
right-handed
offers.
pitcher.
Yeah, there's some
We
other
extended
stuff in the works.
Duvall,
Yes.
Fitzgerald,
Yep. And I think
Wade.
Yep.
There's a fourth one. Forget the fourth one.
Yeah. I think it was a minor league.
Probably.
Anyway. Yep.
Sticking with the Bay Area
Let's do it.
and a Bay Area team in blue.
What's that?
The
Who could that
Mother
be?
Father Dubs
The mother father Dubs.
are 12-3 right now.
The Mickey Ficky Dubs. Yes.
We're
good.
12-3.
We are.
Our only losses have been to the Clippers
Yes. The other day.
and the Cavs.
The Cavs, that's 2 losses.
I think
Or did we
lost,
lose
I think we lost twice to the Clippers.
twice to the Clippers? That's right. At the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Yep. But
But we're 3-0 in the NBA Cup.
that
Sorry, the Emirates NBA Cup.
That
They like
damn-
to say it all the time.
yeah.
3-0. We've clinched the quarterfinals.
That darn thing. Yes.
We've clinched. We're good.
We are good on that.
Dubs are dubbing.
Hey, strength in numbers, that's back. They got a good, obviously,
lot
starting
of
squad
depth.
is good. Yeah, the depth
Bench
has really
is
been helping.
averaging almost 60 points per game.
Yeah, that was some phenomenal ass number. Like, I was like, what?
Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
How I predicted from the beginning of the season
Yeah.
that was probably our best signing.
Yeah, it's
Anthony
definitely playing
Melton
out that way.
undergoing ACL surgery.
Mhm.
Prayers up to him.
Yep.
It's going to be a tough loss on the Warriors, but hopefully speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Come back for next season.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yep. But yeah, we're looking, like you said, we're looking good. We're the first ones in that knockout round.
We're the only team right now that are 3-0.
Yeah.
We're the first ones to make it to quarters, or the bracket in general. We're just doing good.
We are.
We're on a roll.
I would agree. There's a couple teams I think playing tonight.
Warriors
By
are
the
playing
way-
tonight.
By the way, today is November the 23rd, just for perspective.
Yep.
But yeah, so there's some folks playing tonight there that are 2-0, and maybe again there may be some others will be 3-0.
No,
but
everybody's 2-1 or 1-2.
No, I'm looking at it right now. There's some 2-0 teams.
Which ones are the 2-0 teams?
2-0 teams right now: Orlando Magic, New York Knicks, the Bucks, the Pistons.
The Pistons are 2-0.
The Rockets and the Lakers. Yes.
The Pistons have more than 2 wins. Wow.
Yep. But like that's what I'm saying. Like some are going to be 2-1 tonight, or
1-2,
stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. There's already some 1-2. There's some 0-2. Shout out to the Hornets. Oh, sorry, 0-2. But
Hornets.
yeah, Hornets, Pacers, Wizards.
Wizards unsurprising.
Yeah. The Kings.
That's
0-2.
surprising.
Grizzlies 0-2.
Well, the Grizzlies don't have a lot of players.
Right. I mean, they've had
I think Ja's out.
Yeah. But again, first one's the knockout round dub, so hopefully that is a good thing.
Hopefully we keep rolling.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Just like last year when the Lakers won it, I feel like it's this funky little tournament.
The cup is dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
dumb.
Hey, yay! Again, it's part of the season. I'm more interested or focused on that 12-3, and that we're just looking good overall. So whether it's this little cup or whatever, I just hope that stays consistent. But we're looking good, so
yeah,
that's the good part.
That's really good.
Yeah,
love the dubs right now.
Yep.
Have you seen the City Edition jerseys?
I haven't.
You ever seen those?
No,
it's like a dark navy blue jersey, has some red accents. The
red accents, okay.
The numbers are yellow.
Mm-hmm.
I like them. They're actually pretty cool. I like
check
them.
out.
They wore them Wednesday? Tuesday? When did we play? Wednesday?
Maybe Wednesday? Yeah, sounds about right.
I think it was Wednesday. We wore them on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
I like them. They look really cool. The court for the jersey is actually really cool too.
That's cool.
May have to get one. Maybe have to get a City Edition jersey. I didn't like last year's. I don't know why. I just didn't like last year's. The little flower.
Yeah.
This year's
I didn't like it either.
This year's look better.
No. I'm glad they just update them because sometimes they stick with a version for like 5 years and it's like, oh man.
Apparently, City Edition type City Connect for the Giants. We're getting a new one. I heard that's in the works when some teams haven't even gotten one, which is confusing to me. But hey, we get another one.
But you know what? I don't remember when the Giants City Connect came out, but maybe we can wash that away with all the other things we've been washing away since Buster Posey.
Well, remember we were doing super good with the City Connect jerseys.
I know. I just don't dig them. So
we had a very good record with the City Edition jerseys.
Yeah, maybe we can, and hopefully we have better with another edition. Yes, sir.
I smacked that.
Yeah, you did. Smack that mic.
Oh. I'll let you take the ropes of this one.
Which one? Where are we going with it?
El Niners.
The Niners, man. The Niners. What can I say? Right now, we are just not looking good at all, right? So, yeah. I mean, we just got news yesterday. Purdy is out. Bosa is out. Javarius Ward is out. I think 2 of the parking attendants are out. I think the cotton candy lady is out. Like, we just got like so many people. Yeah, we just piling up those injuries, and who knows? So yeah, I mean, we're challenged. I'm always faithful, to the Bay like that or to the Niners like that, right? But man, I don't know how I had a glimmer of hope that when we were getting CMC back that, okay, maybe we're going to turn it around. Man, I don't know what version of the Niners is going to be out there. And we're playing a pretty tough team, the Green Bay Packers. That's our next game, right? And we're traveling to Lambeau. So
they're going to be in the snow.
I don't know what the weather predictions are, stuff like that. Yeah. But
hey, maybe it'll help McCaffrey because he's white.
Yeah,
he won't be able to be seen.
He'll be camouflaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see, but who knows? Who knows what the weather is? Whatever. Man, it's just getting rougher and rougher of a climb for the Niners. So, hey, this season may plateau from here on out.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, but on a more happier note, associated with football, is fantasy football. And I just want to point out, man, the last time, or one of the last times we talked, it was some time ago. It was maybe about like a month and a half ago, right? And you were over here talking about like, man, this sucks. And it did at that time. Don't get me wrong. You were losing some bad games.
I was 0-4.
And you were losing. So I'm glad you put it out there. And your record right now is 6-5. So that means that since we talked, you've gone 6-1. And I believe you're in third place in our league, which is awesome. In the league. Yeah, and yeah. So, dude, man, hey, you're looking up.
I'm 6-5 with the most points scored in the league.
That's dope. That's dope.
1,267.
Look at that turnaround.
I was second most points at 0-4.
Yes, I remember that too. Right. Well, and again, there's some happiness because the flip side of that is when you were 0-4. I was 4-0.
I'm 6-1 now.
Yeah, and no, you're 6-5 now.
Well,
on
from that time to now.
Streak, yeah. So my streak is a little bit different. It's on the other side. Since then, my streak is 0-7. So I haven't won a game since that last time. So now I'm 4-7.
Also, screw you, Yahoo, saying I had a F of a team. I don't even remember.
Well, yeah, we both drafted at Fs.
Yeah, screw you, Yahoo.
Hey, you're coming up, man. So that's a good thing on fantasy football.
Yep.
And I keep hoping. I'm hoping I'll be there for the playoffs. I only got a couple more weeks.
I mean, how many weeks we have? Like 2, 3?
I want to say still for that league, I want to say there might be either 3 or 4 games left, because then it saves the last couple ones for the playoff. But I think it might be 3 actually.
Check it real quick.
Yep. Handle that. But yes, you've made a come up. You've made a big turnaround. So happy.
Including this week, we have 3 weeks left.
Yep. See?
Because then it's quarter, semis.
Right. And then the Super Bowl, the fantasy Super Bowl, the championship.
We should get a belt.
Oh, we gonna do that. Yeah.
If Ethan wins, we don't give it to him.
We can send him pictures or something. But yeah, fantasy football still going strong.
I'm going strong.
Yes, sir. You are going strong. Yes. No, go for it.
Other news. Other red team news.
What's the other red team news?
LA Thieves still haven't released their jersey.
You pre-ordered that one though, right?
No, that was a baseball jersey.
Oh, okay.
This is the official jersey. That was the unofficial jersey. That still hasn't even come or shipped or anything. So I don't know when that's coming.
It'll come at some point.
Hopefully before the season, or before December 6th, which is in like 2 weeks.
That would be nice.
Which is in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But no. LA Thieves, we're looking strong. Everything's looking good at this point. A lot of this, that, or y'all can't win because you have this guy, or if y'all win, it's because this guy goes off. I know we have the super team, but then it's like we have such high expectation. But I think just in general, we're looking good. We just came off of a win of the K-Son tournament, $50,000 K-Son tournament.
Sweet.
Won that. So we have a win under our belt.
Yeah.
In Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
Well, we have multiple, but yeah.
That's cool.
It's looking good.
So
we're looking good.
December 6th is
December
when the
6th.
new season starts, right? Yeah.
New season starts December 6th. We don't play until December 7th.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
You also learned, right, that the finals or the
finals
champs.
should be in the champ. Yeah, CDO champs should be in Toronto.
Canada.
So y'all may see a vlog of us in Toronto.
Yep.
Or maybe just me in Toronto.
She's gonna ship you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out to
Hey, you got
Toronto.
your passport, so you know.
I've been asking people if they want to come.
Because they got to work on their passports.
No, yeah.
But heck
I know I
yeah.
asked. I know we're gonna say his name 400 times, and I doubt he's gonna watch a single one. I asked
Still?
Ethan if he wanted to go. He was like, "Sure." I'm gonna be honest. I full-fledged asked him that, thinking he was gonna say no,
Hey,
but he was like, "Sure," and I was like, "Okay."
that might be cool. Hey,
Awesome, bros.
I'm sure
And then
y'all-
I asked Sophia as well.
the cousin.
I asked the Cuzzo if she wanted to
Yeah.
come out to Toronto.
Yeah, man. Well, you might be in good hands. But
I'll be fine.
yes,
I'll make friends.
Yeah, I know you will.
I'll make friends in the CDO community. I'll be good.
As you have to all the other champs we've all gone to.
But no, yeah. The first major or the first like
Mhm.
playoff bracket type
Mhm.
thing. It's in Spain. It's in Barcelona. So we're going to Barcelona.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
I'm going to Spain.
We'll see. We'll see.
Other ones, I don't know where they're at. I gotta check it again. But those are the two main international ones that are happening. There's two in Toronto. I think Major 3 and Champs are both in Toronto.
Nope.
But
They're going,
should all be good.
going worldwide, it looks like.
Yep. We're going back to the CWL area, COD World League.
Yep.
Yeah. Looking good. Excited for the new season.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Excited for you.
I'm ready.
Be lots of screaming in the back of the house.
Hell yeah.
Where are we going to go with this now?
Speaking of Red,
Yes.
I know we both watched this movie.
Which
We got a lot of Red. I just realized that.
Yeah, man.
Talking about a lot of Red stuff.
We are.
Niners, Thieves, and Red One.
Red one.
For people who don't know, there was a movie that came out, a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Not your traditional Christmas movie.
Nope.
A little action-packed Christmas movie called Red One, featuring J.K. Simmons, Chris Evans, and Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. The Rock.
And the dude who voices a buttload of people off Smash Mouth, or Loudmouth.
Yes.
The dude who got frozen.
Yes.
I forget his name, though.
Yes. So did I. But yes. No, but you're right.
What were your thoughts?
So we did get to watch the movie. Man, off top, recommend it. It was for some time now. I feel like there's so many movies that are coming out that are remakes, or you from a cartoon, you want to make the live version, all kinds of different stuff. And it feels for me for a long time that there's been a lack of creativity in the film industry. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's independent stuff, but I'm saying things like this that are fun that we gravitate towards. And so this Red One was kind of cool. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it, and different spin. This isn't gonna spoil anything. This is in the previews. Santa Claus gets kidnapped, essentially. And
Nick Kroll.
Nick Kroll is his name.
There.
So yeah, but everything, and just the way the adventure comes in, the messages, fatherhood, all this, like it just was really a cool thing. The storyline, the other characters, like all of it, I just really enjoyed, all of it. There was I think maybe like a 5-minute where I was kind of like, oh, okay, this part's dragging. I can't even remember what it was, but man, 95% of the movie, I was hella into it, and it had me saying things like, oh, so that's how that happens, right? So yeah, it was just hecka cool, man. What did you think, Brad?
I loved it. It was
Yep.
very different. It was a very different type of movie. I will say it was probably one of my favorite Christmas movies now,
Yeah,
just because of how it was. It's not your traditional soapy fairy tale type of
yeah,
Christmas movie. It was like modern age
yep,
Christmas movie,
yeah,
using certain like technology that I wouldn't have thought about, especially in the ending. I was like, huh, it's an interesting way
yes.
if they do that one.
I'll say, man, I wasn't expecting,
Midget
no,
or small.
no, small person, no. I wasn't expecting, Santa to be all yoked out like that. Santa was throwing up some weight, in the gym and stuff. So yeah, that was that was a cool kind of twist and stuff. But yeah, man,
it was a good one. I really liked the movie. Yep. Definitely recommend watching it for the people who want to go watch a movie. Like father, like son, approved. Definitely a good movie to watch.
Yes.
Definitely one to see with the family.
Yeah.
I would say it was a family movie.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely a cool one to go see.
Absolutely. Highly recommended.
Yes.
Yup.
I'll let you get into this one of The Proud Father.
Yeah, man. So I'm wearing today this shirt. I found it, just strolling through things on the internet, and I came across these shirts and stuff in this company, and so they're called Proud Father Apparel, and showing it for the viewers, for our YouTube
folk.
yes. But yeah, man, like I saw it, they had a cool design. They have several designs. So, but kind of what really struck me, the more that I looked at the designs and stuff was I, read the story. Give me a hot second. I'm going to read it off. So the why, it's their story, right? The guy that writes it. I had a part-time father growing up. I vowed that my children would not experience the same absence. If he was there, he wasn't present. He was home one day and then gone for 10, till one day he never returned. I was young and I knew the hardship that it can cause, so I had to adjust quickly if I was going to keep a promise I made to myself. Some kids grow up without a male figure saying, "I'm proud of you," and that phrase alone can change a young man or woman's life in itself. Plus, there is no better feeling than watching your kids grow and turn out better than you. John Joseph. I'm assuming he's the inventor, creator, or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, the story, it all hit home. Reminded me of this podcast on us, and I know things happen in people's lives. I don't know what with this dude's father and what happened there, right? Why he was absent like that. But for him to take this charge, want to make this commitment, I really connect with that. I know when you were born, before that, being a father was something, a legacy that kind of I wanted to take over when my father passed away, right? And so, it was something that I also felt like I could be good at, when the time came. And so it really resonates this about being a present dad. And so I bought a shirt, bought a couple shirts actually. This one that I have on, I brought another gray one. The one I got on is a black and white one. They call it the graffiti kind of print on it, and has some other ones. So yeah, I'm just very excited. Gonna get probably some other clothes from it, but Proud Father Apparel, man, shouting you out for the story, for everything behind it. And the gear that you're putting out, man, I really support that, man. Yeah, so want to intro it. What do you think? I mean, I know you've seen just maybe a couple of
It's
shirts
cool. I like it. I like the design. I like the little slogan.
Yeah.
The highest honor given.
Yep.
I like it. It's cool. I like the designs and everything.
Yeah. What do you think about that message I just read off too, man?
It's a good message. I would say it's an important message.
Yep.
Especially for those who obviously they don't have their father present in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like what we said a while ago,
mm-hmm.
one of the reasons why we made the podcast.
Yep.
Just like for him,
yes, sir,
to show the connection between a father and a son, and to have the connection with a proud father. I'm just showing that not all of them are the same.
Exactly.
There's different ones, and there's special ones, and there's ones that'll stay connected and everything.
Yeah.
So.
And again, a lot of dads do have sometimes a rough time. Again, I'm not even going to think of all the various kind of ways that you know they have challenges and may not be able to be there for their kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, what this guy's pushing, I think is really dope. And you know, I know he said it in his story, right? But I'm proud of you, son, for all that you have been and where you're at now. And I know I don't necessarily say it every day, but you know, we do get to talk about it, and I'm saying it again, put it out there. Proud of you, and yeah, I think those are important things for young folks to know, right, from their dads. So, yep.
Very big.
Yes.
Going into other news, not really other news. Saw this TikTok earlier.
Yes, sir.
Before we started this podcast. It was to build a starting 5 rotation around the greatest point guard in NBA history, Stephen Curry.
One of, but yes.
No, the greatest point guard.
One of.
What other point guard?
I'm not exactly sure.
Exactly.
No, well, to be honest, this is the one thing that I think about when I hear that, right? And I got mad love for Curry. Got jersey, you know, I definitely rock with him, you know, all that. You know, he's been great for the Warriors, for the NBA. I think it depends on how you define a point guard, right? And oftentimes a point guard, as I recall, maybe it maybe just be old school, right? That there's a lot of passing. You're the general. You're doing that kind of stuff. And that's what I think traditionally I've known as a point guard, which Steph does at times. He's a great guard. I mean, don't get me wrong. And that's why I say absolutely he would be one of – and he also can pass well or whatever. But shooting is definitely a majority of his game.
Yeah.
As well it should be. I definitely would say he's the greatest shooter.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, and he changed the game so much. But that's why I say, like, sometimes even hearing that he's the best point or the greatest – don't get me wrong, there's argument for it, and yeah, I don't know, you know, there's others there. But yeah, it's not hating on him, it's just adding to it. But yeah.
So I saw this TikTok.
So, yes.
It said, build the greatest 5 around Stephen Curry. Obviously, Curry at the 1. At the 5, Jokic, obviously. No doubt.
Do you agree? Is that yours?
Sorry. This was best 5, like the best starting 5 to build around Curry, who he hasn't played with.
Who he hasn't played. Oh, got it. So he hasn't played with. Okay.
So who he hasn't played with.
Okay.
Because then they throw Kevin Durant back in there.
Got it.
But no,
who he has not.
Never played with Curry in a regular NBA game.
Okay.
They could be on all-star teams, that's fine. Just in the regular season NBA games.
And these are current players.
These are all current players,
okay.
No former players.
Got it.
So at the 5, they had Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
At the 4, which is a little weird for me, they had Evan Mobley. Mm-hmm. At the 3, obviously, they had Braun. And then at the 2, they had a wild card in Derek White. That one, I don't know how well that would work.
Mm-hmm.
If it was someone from the Celtics, I think I'd go Jaylen Brown over Derek White.
And at the 2, it's normally a shooting guard. That would be like the shooting guard position.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, a little weird.
Yeah.
Interested. What was your other 4 to build?
Man, I'm still thinking about what are yours. I'm interested because
2 that I would have to agree with, obviously LeBron and Jokic. 2 great players.
Yep.
They can make room. Jokic could shoot it from the 3.
Yeah.
Anything. LeBron could shoot it from half court. Whatever. 2 great fundamental guys, passers, shooters, whatnot. At the 4, I'd have to put Giannis.
Couldn't he be the 5 too though?
He could be the 5.
Got it.
But then that could also make Jokic the 4.
Sure, right. You would just.
So I put Giannis at the 4 mainly for the sole reason of getting that interior attacking, which my 2 also does a lot of interior attacking. But Giannis would be more of that interior attacker and that person in the interior, in the key, getting the boards, getting the offensive, defensive rebounds, making space, making literally any spot on the court valuable. You have to guard it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why for me I'd pick Giannis, especially with his freak length and whatnot, and everything. At the 2 though,
this
may come as a little surprise. I'd put Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
For the sole reason, he can shoot really well. He's a very good playmaker passer, and he's very good at the interior attacking.
Yep.
Curry doesn't attack the interior as much, but it could be a simple Curry's on a wing, Donovan goes in, tries to attack, kick out, Curry's the three, almost wide open.
Yeah.
So it's like those little things that I'd put Mitchell in and have him be in the backcourt with Curry.
I like it. That's it. I can see that one. Definitely. So now that you discuss, I think I'd agree with you about LeBron, I think right at the 3, and then Jokic at the 5. I don't know if he would traditionally be a shooting guard at these days and age. I don't know who's what, to tell you the
Anybody
truth.
could be a shooting guard.
Right.
Man, Draymond Green could be the shooting guard.
Right. I think at that 2 spot, I'd be interested to see maybe Anthony Daniels there. Create a lot of space, like you said, attack. Like I think like that would be, for me, a good 2.
Anthony Daniels or Anthony Edwards?
Sorry, Anthony Edwards. My bad.
Okay.
Thanks for that correction. I think I named some actor
Anthony
right now.
Daniels.
Anthony Edwards. Yeah, so I think that him at the 2 would be where I would go. At the 4, I mean, yours, the Giannis, and it's an intrigue thing. I don't know. I wish. I can't think of another. When I think somebody at the 4, like I think you would start to say, who would rebound? Who's got that girth? Who's like thick and really can focus on that? May not need them for offense, in my opinion, right? But who can kind of hold that down? Who's that kind of rough and tough person, right? I go back and think of. I think one of the ultimate 4s that I'd probably put on my team was Dennis Rodman. He was just that rebounder, and just he would just mix it up, right? But yeah, I don't know who I would think right now fits that same bill. I guess maybe Giannis too would be the one. I think maybe mine.
I was in a toss-up. I was like Giannis, AD, not really Embiid because that boy is injury prone.
Right.
But
the only other kind of big man I was thinking is obviously like Karl Anthony Towns, but I don't see him as that, getting like muscle, to get down.
I think AD and Giannis are the only 2 that could like match very well.
I think so. No, yeah, you're right. I think AD for me is a little on the skinnier side. And don't get me wrong. I mean, he blocks shots.
Giannis is skinnier than AD.
But I think that he does look more muscular to me.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So he just has a little bit a leg up in my opinion. Sure. Over him. Yeah. Good question. Good question.
Things.
Yeah. On a whole other lighter note, though, I'd say, and we're gonna stay basketball related. Hey, what do you think about that D Wade statue that came out? I know it came out a little while ago, about a month ago.
Yeah, we let y'all process so that people have seen it. That's not D Wade.
Hopefully
that's not Dwayne Wade.
Heard or seen, or at minimum heard the news. So I guess the Heat, right? They were gonna honor him. They got one of those big statues like you see in other ones, in other stadiums or arenas.
Like the Oracle,
right?
Or
No, well, I'm thinking the Lakers,
Oracle Park.
Yeah, but
the
these
Willie
bronze
Mays
statues, they do all that stuff, right? And they honor folks, right? So they made one of D Wade, Dwayne Wade. Man,
he looks fat.
He looks like he's going number 2.
It doesn't look like D Wade at all.
It does, man. If you just looked at somebody, hey, who's this? People would be like, I have no idea.
Even Wade said that. He was like, who's this guy? He didn't even recognize him.
Man, that was
horrible.
Trash. I
hope they redo it.
I hope they do. This ain't just, I'm sure somebody put heck of effort in making that statue.
No, I get that.
So, hey, yay.
Good job for the work, but You made him fat.
And you made him look like not D-Wade, you know? I think that was W. Dade. I don't know who that was, man. But that was ridiculous.
Not. Wait, that was. Oof.
That was one of those fails, epic fails. Anyways, wanted to, shift a little bit and be a little light about basketball there.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't do a LeBron or Curry statue as bad as that one.
I would hope not.
Who do you think out of the Warriors is going to get a statue? Besides Curry.
I think Clay will get one.
All three?
I think Draymond at this point, unless Draymond assaults referees or the owner, that may make him, and I can't say that that's completely out of the picture. But other than that, Draymond I think should. He definitely was integral in that. I could possibly see Iguodala. Getting a statue. And then from there, I don't know who else. I think it's...
You know which one that I'd want to see if they were going to do the big three as the statue?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know if you remember the photo. It's Draymond with his arm around Curry and Clay.
Oh, yeah.
As they're walking back. I'd like to see that one as a statue.
That would be a nice one. I think that would be a cool one, too.
You know who should get a statue?
Who's that?
The midi god. The mid-range phenomenon. Sean Livingston.
He definitely should be recognized somehow.
He should be recognized.
Absolutely. Hey, I missed the heck out of that. Those mid-range, like you said, man, he was a god at that, and he was perfect for that.
You think KD's gonna get a statue?
See, that's the part. That one I struggle with.
Right? Or get his number in the rafters.
Something should happen. Don't get me wrong. He got 2 NBA Finals MVPs. He definitely played a big role.
One should have been Curry's.
Sure. There's argument on that. I think he played a big role, but his time was so short. So that would be my only thing there.
He did what, 3 years?
Yep, 3 years. And then he was out. So, I wouldn't be mad at it if they did consider it. But I also, I don't know if I would consider like a long time dub. Again, like Iguodala, others, they, put in some work.
He left and came back.
Yeah, all that stuff. And, but there was a lot of commitment there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you mentioned, even Livingston, it deserves something. I don't know if a statue is the thing, but so yeah, I don't know. The KD, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if they did it. And
you know who should get recognized in the Warriors?
Who's that?
Get their name in the rafters and the statue.
Who's that?
Cavaliers legend, Anderson Varejao.
Wow. Wow, you went hecka there.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm glad you are. Well, so I'm going to shift this a little bit. Speaking of greats and all that stuff. Let's settle it today. Greatest of all time.
Buddy
basketball. Who for you? I just overlooked your comment.
I know.
But, greatest of all time in NBA. Who do you pick? Who do you think?
Jordan. MJ.
Yep. You're obviously younger, so
the number 23.
Yes. You're younger, and I ask you because a lot of folks,
a lot of people in my generation will say LeBron. A lot of
Yes.
people in my generation will say Curry. And some bums will say Anthony Edwards and other people.
Right.
I know you're wrong. I love Anthony Edwards. Love his ferocity. He doesn't have a ring. And he's failed in the playoffs.
Well, and here's the thing. For even players like that, other than LeBron, who has won some championships, right? It's too young in their career. Yeah. How do you go to be greatest of somebody? Not that I wish it on anybody. Could they have a career-ending injury and they only played 3 years? And really, somebody's gonna be like the GOAT, off that. Anyways, well, I think I've always thought that
it's
MJ.
Jordan.
I've always thought MJ, and it isn't just because I think or because I watched him or because favorably. Come on, man, the stats put it out there. There was a stat that I heard, or a series of stats. It was 5 stats. So in NBA history, right? All of NBA history, the 5 stats that I focus on is it was regular season MVP. It was most scoring in playoffs for that year. It was first team all defensive player. And it was NBA Finals MVP. Oh, and the scoring title. That's it already? I don't think so. So
defense.
Yeah. So those 5 stats. Jordan. So in all of NBA history, that has happened 4 times. Where those 5 stats, one player had done them in one specific season. And Jordan was one of them, right? And then the 3 other times, right? So I mean, like, that's a phenomenal series of stats there, right? Mm-hmm. So the other 3 times that it also happened in NBA history were Jordan, and Jordan. So how you gonna tell me, he did a phenomenal thing, led in 5 categories, or, did accomplish these 5 categories, right? In the same season 4 times, and where's like LeBron? Nowhere. Assuming his number, role model. Hey, I want to be like Jordan. Yeah, because everybody does, dog. And even if we were to ask LeBron, I don't know what his take on it is, but I know he's come out and kind of hinted like he thinks he's the greatest. Hey, you hella good. Don't get me wrong. But you ain't Jordan, dog. Come on, dog.
I just think, for me, I think the fact of he gets a 3-peat, leaves for 2 years, goes to play with the White Sox, to come back and still dog on people and hit another 3-peat is kind of what's been absurd to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
LeBron lost to the Warriors in 14-15, which we didn't have a lot of good people. They lost 17-18. Mind you, that was with the KD era. He had to go to the bubble to win a ring. He won back-to-back on a stacked super team Heat. And then he got mad at the Warriors for hating KD when he had back-to-back rings.
You got super team, although I was on one first.
I don't know.
No, I'm with you.
I feel like LeBron hasn't won a championship on his own, basically. He's always had help.
Yeah.
With the Heat, it was Wade and Bosh.
Sure.
With the Cavs, it was Kyrie.
Although Kyrie got injured that one, and that's when they lost. But
yeah.
In
16, he had Kyrie and Kevin Love.
Yep.
In 2020, he had AD and Dwight Howard and Rajon Rondo and all these other players. Curry in 22 was literally just him.
Yep.
And beat the Celtics.
Yep.
In 14-15, yes, that was the strength of numbers year.
Yep.
But still won it.
Yep.
So 17-18 is a different story. I know we had KD and we kind of had help with that one, but in general, just
we had to match what was happening in the field too. Like you said, there was already super teams that already been happening. So even though we were accused of it, it's like, come on, y'all, that's been happening already. But no, I mean, I'm definitely with you, and I think I've heard some people say, right, like when you think of this era, off top, there's greatness from LeBron, but also a lot of people are going to remember how great the Warriors were. So it ain't even like he's LeBron's the one at the top. I'll give him credit to this. He's been on many teams, and there was that run that he had of going to the playoffs with hecka teams. So that's absolutely a notch on his belt. But even that doesn't, again, play into a 6-0 record in MVP final, or sorry, MVP, the NBA, yes, finals, 6-0 record. I mean, that just speaks, so much above. Plus all the other stats I was just reading off and whatnot. But yeah,
and Curry's 4-2.
We settled it.
Curry's 4-2.
And there you go. You should have a winning record if you're the GOAT.
Yeah.
when it
Especially
comes
in
to
the finals.
Yeah.
Hey, does that mean Curry's in GOAT conversation?
Nah.
Um,
Ah.
I don't know. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of things been going on.
But we settled it. The GOAT, MJ.
Our opinions, the GOAT is MJ.
No, we settled it.
Okay.
I think we
I
had.
don't know. It's not much.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think we're at a wrap. The only thing I would point out, and I'll repeat the date. It's November 23rd, and just as a reminder, that means that there was a release yesterday, a musical release on November the 22nd. You may want to tap on that before we break out all our information.
I've listened to it like 4 times. I think my 5th time was this morning.
Oh, what's that?
Kendrick Lamar has released an album while also releasing another teaser for another album.
Got it.
The GNX album. In my opinion, it's really good. I don't know if you've listened to it yet.
I've heard a couple songs. Yeah, I think
In my opinion, really good songs,
Yep.
really good playlist, really good discovery. I need to sit stand.
Handle it.
Really good in general for everything that his features and everything.
Yeah, man.
I love the album. I'm gonna be biased. Album of the year. It should be. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the songs I've heard, definitely fire. Thank you for putting me on to that whole, little mustard thing,
Master.
Have me cracking up. But nah, man. Yeah, like I said, the songs that I've heard definitely are fire. So
Yeah.
dig it.
I ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Since the next time that we'll be on is after this date,
Yes. What's the date?
what are you thankful for this year, Father?
What am I thankful for? I'm thankful. Thank you for putting me on the spot.
You're welcome.
But off top, thankful always for you, and your mom. That our family is healthy. That's always something to be thankful about. I think super thankful that this has been a big year for you, to see you graduate, to go to Japan. Now you're in college. Job, all these things. Like, it's just great to see. Kind of relating back to the whole Proud Father apparel and kind of why that gravitates. It's great to see that. So again, when earlier I said I'm proud of you, it's for all these things that you're accomplishing, and moving, ahead. So I'd say that.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
Obviously, you guys,
Yes.
of course, providing for everything. And I know it was this year. Thankful for the senior night that had happened, especially for baseball, for Monroe Catholic. Really just thankful for all the opportunities that I know you guys have given me.
Sure.
And thankful for KCRH
Yeah.
for giving us the opportunity to do our podcasting here. And thankful for, obviously, everything that's happened. We've kind of revived the podcast
Yes, sir.
a little bit. I know it was a bit of inconsistency, but I'd say we're on a good track. We're looking better.
Yeah.
We just gotta find more tweaks, and we'll definitely be rolling a lot of the times.
Yep.
But yeah, very thankful for everything.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Great question. Thank you. It came out of the blue, but yeah.
That
was a good one.
As we wrap up our time here with the KCRH studio, thank you for watching Like Father Like Son podcast, episode 18.
Yes.
Yes. Episode 18. Contact us on Instagram, Like Father Like Son PCast. On TikTok, Like Father Like Son PCast 2716. Because TikTok likes numbers. I don't know why. And any concerns, comments, questions, inquiries. I don't know what that word means. It just sounds professional. Anything you guys want to tell us, hit us up. Like Father Like Son PCast at gmail.com.
Yep.
We will read them.
Yes,
we will get to them.
Yes.
So don't be afraid to email us. We got y'all.
Love it.
I
think that's a wrap, sir.
That's all. For my KCRH folk, this is Like Father Like Son podcast. We wrap up with y'all.